Well, playing out there is DZD. Super excited because my guest is in the building somewhere. I gotta unmute her, but as is our tradition on After Five Radio, when we have guests, tinoagashira nekuvaomberera maoko. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Well, welcome. How is the going?
Everything is going good. Thank you for having me.
Fantastic. I'm so excited. So I've been telling people that I had to send you a message to say, how do I pronounce your name? So I am going to try. I'm going to try and pronounce your name. And I know that you're going to forgive me if I say it wrong. Is that okay?
Yes, I will.
So let me start. Sorry, say that again.
I said it depends.
It depends. No, that's not fair. You're going to be kind to your coach.
Okay, give it a try.
All right, here we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me give myself an air horn. Woo! Boitumelo.
Yeah, not close.
Oh my gosh, I tried. So, okay, tell me, how do we pronounce your name?
It's Boitumelo.
Boitumelo. And
that's correct. You got it.
I don't know how to pronounce your name. I mean, Boitumelo. There we go. Boitumelo. So what's the shortcut?
Tumelo.
Okay, Tumelo. That's kind of like much easier. No, where did you get that name from? You are Zimbabwean, for crying out loud.
I am Zimbabwean, born and raised. I have a Botswana name because my dad's lineage is from, when you trace it back, it goes all the way to Botswana. So that's why I have some Botswana blood through my on my dad's side.
Oh, is that so?
That's right, yeah.
That is so exciting. So just to let you know that we are so excited to host you right here on After Five Radio. And at After Five Radio, what we actually have is we have somebody who actually broadcasts all the way from Botswana. Her name is her name is Samantha Claire. So I'd like you to just hear what Samantha Claire. She's going to be on tonight, a little bit later on. Take a listen to this.
Hi everyone, my name is Samantha Claire. I am so excited to be hanging out with you every night, Monday to Friday, 9 p.m. to midnight, right here on After Five Radio. The show is called The Nightcap, and we'll be rounding up our days with good music, good vibes, good conversation, some bedtime stories, some pillow talk, just to end your night right. First and exclusive to After Five Radio.
There we go. Boitumelo, how you doing there?
I'm doing great, Coach Kat.
So you see, we are quite a very diverse kind of radio station, and we also have good news. So remind me, which part of Canada are you?
I'm in Edmonton, Alberta. The province is Alberta. The city is Edmonton. It's actually the capital city of the province of Alberta. So Canada is really big.
Yeah.
Each province has a capital.
Right. So we got good news. We are going to have a brand spanking new DJ who's going to be broadcasting from your province, actually.
Really?
Her name is Amanda. So Amanda starts this weekend. It will be your 10 o'clock. And it will be our, what time will it be? It will be at 6 a.m. on Saturdays and Sundays.
Really? That's awesome.
And so, we're so excited. So you were born and raised right here in Zimbabwe. You were born in Bulawayo. You stayed in Hwange. How did you then leave our beautiful Zimbabwe?
Oh, that's a great question. Well, I left in 2001. I just finished my A-levels. And
you know that when you say that, everybody's not calculating your age. You know that?
It's okay. I have nothing to hide. I'm proud of my age, and do your calculations.
We did some quick maths there. Quick maths, Tumelo. Pam. maybe when she left A level, she was 18, 2001. So how old is she now? Okay, we're not doing that. And then what happened?
Exactly.
Why did you
I
leave?
am 38 years old.
Oh, you
So
shouldn't
it's
have
okay.
said. We shouldn't have said. We should
I
have left
don't
them.
hide my age. Why should I?
We
I
should have
don't
left
hide
them
it.
guessing. We should have left them guessing. All right. So you left
No.
in 2001.
2001, and it was during the time where there was pretty much a little bit of an economic, downfall. Things were kind of going down in our economy, and I basically came over here for better opportunities, like everybody else. Most people who left the country, I think, around that time. So that's why I left the country.
So you left at a very tender age, and how long? That means you've been there for quite a while now. How many years have you been in Canada?
Yeah, it's almost 20 years, almost, I think.
That's a
Around.
that's a very very long time, and
It is.
yeah, and you've pursued a number of educational qualifications until you realized when you're in your 30s that you were not pursuing your passion. And our topic today is that of discovering purpose. So let's just delve straight into it. How did you get to a place where you're like, hold on, Tumelo, what's going on here? Lots of things you're doing, but nothing aligned to what you believe in.
Yes, yes. Well, I just came to I realized that we're all in a journey of fulfilling purpose, right? It's
Yeah.
everybody's question, what is my purpose? I'm pretty sure you've asked yourself that question so many times, and you get to that age where you're like, what am I here for? What's my purpose? I mean, what really makes me happy? So those questions started, going through my mind, and I was just trying to figure out. And as a young girl, you're trying everything. You're like, okay, maybe this, maybe that. And you study this because, you hear that you can get a great job and you make lots of money, or you start this and you find out you don't like it. And I was still searching. And then, finally I realized that, wait a minute, purpose is really finding something that you love to do and doing it with all of your might, right? So, and I know music has been my passion since I was a little child, and I started pursuing that, and my life just became, a shining light pretty much. So that's why.
So as I was getting to know you, you said I spent some time seeking the Lord and soul searching, and I went through that, and I know my friend Janice. Janice is tuned in from the United Kingdom, so we also have DJs from the United Kingdom. Tumelo, ati tiri heavy, Shamar. All right, so before I tell you my story, because Janice likes this story, she doesn't like this story, but she's touched by this story. Let's quickly just hear from Janice Diaries quickly.
Hey guys, it's your girl Janice Diaries. Join me every Saturday and Sunday, 6 to 9 p.m. for Life on the Real with your girl. This is a show about life, love, faith, and everything in between. Of course, not forgetting some great tunes to go along with it. Something new, something fresh, something real. Only on After 5 Radio.
Well, that's Janice. She broadcasts from the United Kingdom. And when I was reading this, Tumelo, I thought about my journey, which I've shared with Janice. And that journey, I went on a 3-year journey to seek myself. And for me, it was after we lost our son. And his name was Kudakwashi, and we only had him for 110 days. What happened to you to get to a place of soul searching?
What happened to me? Well, I guess midlife crisis hit. I'm just kidding. But,
can I tell you something about midlife crisis?
tell me.
I got a sister of mine who says to me, Tafazlo, with your kind of lifestyle and your kind of energy, you are going to have multiple midlife crises. So I hear you. Go for it.
No, I just, we're not getting any younger,
No, we're
and
not.
life is too short, as we all hear. So I was like, you know what? Life is worth living, and you have to live life doing what you love. And I made up my mind. That was, it's funny though, this really struck in 2018 when I had my last baby. Yeah, and I was like, wait a minute, what is it that I love to do? I had time to think because in this part of the world, in Canada, we have 1 year maternity leave. So you're home with your baby and you're taking care of your baby for a full year.
Oh my.
So I had time. I had time in my hands. I had time to think, no distractions. So I sat down and I sought God, of course, like I do. I'm a very prayerful woman, and just praying and asking God to just direct me and show me what it is that I have to find, and do with all of my might. And voila, the answer wasn't too far. It was like, it's something that you've always done. You've done all your life, and that's music. I was like, oh my goodness. Because in life, you really think about the big things, right? It's like, in growing up from our part, in our country, in Zimbabwe, pretty much, or our African continent, it's all about, you have to be a doctor, you have to be a lawyer, you have to be a pilot, you have to be, the big things are the ones that identify you, and they kind of, in our society, they give you some purpose and you have a name. But I was like, no, God told me that, you know what, it's not about status. It's about what I have deposited inside of you. What gifts and talents I've deposited inside of you. I've invested this talent in you, and it's not for you to just keep it and leave it dormant and then die and do nothing.
Powerful.
So I was like, okay, so music is my passion.
Come on, man.
So why not put all my efforts into it,
Amazing.
I was like, okay, let's do this.
Yeah.
So I did my music. I pulled it out of under the part. Well, I've always been singing at church, praise and worship, but I wanted to take it to another level because I knew there was more. There was more. And music, I started writing, and that's where it all evolved.
Wow, this is very exciting, and I just love your energy. How many children do you have?
I have 3 beautiful children.
Oh my gosh. Does a mother ever say they are not beautiful? Come on. and what are their names? What are their names?
My first is Panache, and I have Atida, that's my boy, and Shamiso.
Are they tuned in?
They're on their way to school right now.
Oh my
They're probably tuned in with their dad on the phone. So they are actually.
Yeah. So the names that you have given your children are kind of like the names of my children. So I have got Chiedza, I've got Anutida Ishe, that's kind of like Anashe. I've got Shamiso, and I've got Minana.
No way.
So from this moment forward, you're now my sister. How that, sis?
There we go.
So here's something interesting that you say. You said, until one day I was bold enough to embrace the one thing that brought joy, peace, and meaning to my life, and it was music. And are you saying when you are discovering your purpose and your passion, an integral part of that is embracing who you are?
That's it. Yeah.
But you see, Tumelo, there's always a big question. How do I know? How do I know that this is it? Because for you, you are like a script from a movie. Because you began, this is crazy for me, you began to receive songs from the Lord. Man, you are kind of like, man, what sort of person is this who interacts with the Jehovah himself, El Shaddai? Come on. And there was one melody I always sang spontaneously, and this is your song. Let's listen to What a Wonder.
and amen. What a wonder you are, undefeated Jesus. Oh, such greatness, love and mercy I see. What a wonder you are. What a wonder you are. What a wonder you are. Oh, such greatness, love and mercy I see.
Wow, 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 Boitumelo, that is amazing. Amazing. So as I'm listening to you right there, I'm saying to myself, oh my gosh. This, by the way, do you speak Shona?
I do speak a little bit. My husband is Shona.
Okay.
Yeah, and I do speak Shona a little bit. Yeah.
All right. So I was just wondering right there, and I said to myself, "Okomanaka pamuchato." Imagine Tumelo
Yes.
singing, and the bride is walking down the aisle. Hey, it's Aisel walking down the aisle, and you're singing. Your voice is incredible. Are you saying you only began to do this in 2018, 2 years ago?
No, it was birthed in 2018. Like the birthing was in 2018. I've been pregnant with all this music and I've been doing this for all my life pretty much since I started talking.
Wow,
Yes,
that's
but
incredible.
it was birth because it takes time, right? It's like
Yeah.
a pregnant woman.
Yeah.
You don't just get pregnant and the next day you have a baby. That
Yeah.
baby has to be nurtured, right? It has to grow inside of you. You have to be developed. You have to be mature enough, take the necessary, steps to be ready for that baby. So all these years, that's what I've been doing. And then finally 2018 was my due date.
Wow.
And that's when I started, I pretty much wrote what was already inside of me. It's not like I was cracking my head. Songs were just flowing because I was due. I was due to let it out into the whole world, Mhm.
So a lot of people are just falling in love with your voice. I promise you, they're saying you've got amazing voice, you've got amazing energy. And then I told you that Amanda is joining us. So, hey, Amanda, can you say hi to Amanda?
Hi, Amanda.
So Amanda is a brand spanking new presenter, and she's based right there in Canada. So she starts this weekend, and she says to you jokingly, she says, that was a long pregas, sure." So Amanda, I'm with Tumelo here, and Tumelo is based in Alberta. Is that correct? Is that how you pronounce it?
Alberta, yes, that's correct.
Fantastic. So she's really keen to hang out with you, and I'm very, very excited. So here's a question from Janice, and Janice is asking this from the United Kingdom. She says, so tell me, Tumelo, what is the how do you handle? How do you handle the struggle between passion versus obligation? Unonge une passion, your music. As the bills have got to be paid. And your passion ain't bringing the bills, girl. So how do you handle that struggle?
Well, there has to be balance, right? So you can't be naive and say, I found my purpose, I found my passion, and everything else drops, right? You still have to be wise. You have to be naive. You have to be smart about it. So what you do is when you find your purpose, it doesn't mean that it's going to feed you right away.
Yeah.
What it does is purpose is a driving force, like I said. So when you found your purpose, now you have a drive. You are excited about life. Yes, you're still working. You're still taking care of your family. You're still taking care of the bills. You don't drop your job and say, "I quit. Now I'm gonna go for my purpose." You're gonna fall flat on your face. So purpose. When you find something that you love to do, you do it because it drives you.
Right.
It is a part of who you are.
Right.
It is a part of who you are. You still need to eat. You still need to pay your bills. But you know what? God is a God of signs and wonders. That purpose, at some point, it is going to feed you. That gift that God has given you, it is going to feed you one day. So it's a process for you to arrive, right? It's a process. But too many times, when people find their purpose, whether it's a business idea or it's music, whatever it is, they think I have arrived. No, you haven't arrived yet. Now it's time for you to begin the work.
Wow.
Yes, you've been pregnant with music. Fine, you've delivered the baby. But when you deliver a baby, do you take the baby to school right away? Does the baby start working right away? No. It's another second level of nurturing. Now you have to nurture that baby that was inside of you. Right?
Well, guess what? Hold on, Tumelo. I just got a call for you. And this is Janice all the way from the United Kingdom. Hey, Janice.
Hey, hello.
How you doing?
I'm good. I am enjoying the conversation.
Oh my gosh. Oh, now you're gonna make Tumelo cry. You know, Tumelo likes crying.
No, don't tell my boss. I'm meant to be working.
All right. So Janice, have you got a question for Tumelo?
Yes. Hi, Janice.
Hi, Tumelo. You have a wonderful voice, and thank you so much for all your insights that you're giving us.
Oh, thank you. You're welcome.
All right.
Should I go ahead?
Go for it. Go for it, Janice.
I loved your answer because basically I'm very much pregnant. I think.
Oh, hold on! You didn't tell us you're pregnant.
Pregnant with passion.
Okay. All right. Amen, Sister Janice. You're pregnant. Yes. Go for it.
Pregnant with passion, and I think for a long time I've been so frustrated because I know that it's something that will be birthed or maybe the climax of it will come out at some point. But I think it's true that it really drives even the obligation to feel a lot lighter when you're practicing something that you love. What I really want to know is that from your story, having to go through that time, that long time of discovery of, did you have a moment where maybe you thought to yourself that it was impossible to be able to accomplish that? Like, how did you manage to hang in there?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I did, Janice.
So Tumelo,
I had meltdowns.
Tumelo, I just like the way Janice is almost Jew. Can you feel her heavy? How heavy she's carrying?
I feel it. I just want to rub her back right now.
Come on. Tell her what she must do. Tell her.
Yes, I actually did have a meltdown lots of times where I'm like, okay, like every other person, we all cry in our corners. I know we come out and we act all macho and we have it all together, but you do have those meltdowns where you feel, what is going on? I'm not getting any younger. You're celebrating birthday after birthday, and you feel, no, something is missing, right? There's always that missing piece. So I did have those moments, and like I said, the right time came, and it's through prayer. You don't just sit and cry and wallow. You have to talk to your maker. Yeah, you just like a car. If a car is not functioning properly, you have to go back to its manufacturer. If you're driving a Nissan, go to Nissan and say, hey, you made me. You made this car. So what is it? What's the missing piece here? So we are God's creation, right? So you go to your maker. You say, God, here it is. Here I am. Just go as vulnerable as you can. Don't go to God like you've got it all together. So go and just lay down and say, look, I feel like, yeah, things are not going okay. What is the missing piece? Let me know. Tell me.
Tumelo,
And really, he will.
Tumelo, while I still have you with that comment, I'm sure Janice would be interested in this. By the way, Janice is super talented. She's got phenomenal ideas. I spent a lot of time with her. But I think one question that she may have that I also have is to say, how do you hear from God? What was it for you?
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? God is a simple God. This is now turning out to be a sin.
Preach on, sister, preach.
Please.
We have to do this again, Coach Tab, where I can talk about my music.
It's your energy.
Okay, that's okay. It's supposed to be like this. All right. So, God is not complicated. That's what I tell people. And I tell people in my church, because I am a pastor's wife. I didn't disclose that. And, it will open
Hold on.
it will open another can of worms. That's for another day.
Mindfulness, Mati, Tauraitin's.
Okay, so back to Janice's question. God is it's your question, Coach Taff. How do you hear from God? God is a simple God. I always tell people that He is not complicated. He's not gonna open heavens and thunder and roar and say, "Hey, this is what you are supposed to do with your life." No, that's not what it is. It's simple things, your day-to-day life. Like we just looking too far when something is inside of you. Purpose is the thing that you do effortlessly without even putting effort. People come and say, "Hey, how do you just do this thing so easy?" Like, how? How do you're always joyful. How do you do it so easy? Because some people, it takes work to be happy, to laugh, to have energy and passion and just be excited about life. And you think, this is just life, I'm excited. But no, you can do something. That is your gift. Your gift is to just, impact people with that joy, with that energy. It can be on a platform where maybe you have to build on it. God gives you a talent and a gift so you can build on it, right? Am I making myself clear?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah. So He doesn't give you the full package because we have to do the work. The thing with us is we want God to give us everything, a silver platter, right? They here, you eat and enjoy. No, God will not give you the full package. You have to put some work into it. He'll give you the template, or this is what you do. Like for me, my talent is music, my gift is music, and I know for sure I can sing. I come from a singing family, my dad, and going down the road. So thank God I also got that portion.
All right.
And I've been building on it. So that's what I'm doing now.
Fantastic.
That's what I've been doing all these years. I've been building on my gift. I've been building on it. I've been, looking at other artists, looking up to some people, looking how they do it. You nurture the gift. And then, so you don't look far. Your
Wonderful.
gift, you hear from God by what is it that you're good at? Ask yourself, what is it that I do effortlessly?
Come on now.
Because it shouldn't be a headache. Otherwise, if this music thing was a headache, why would I suffer? Piling more struggle, more problems in my life?
Go deeper, mindfulness, go deeper, Papa.
So it has to be something effortless. Then this is my gift. And then now you have to narrow the search.
Come on.
What do I do with this? What options are there in this kind of gift? Because some gifts, it's not like you can point and say, this is my gift, easy. I can be a doctor. This is my gift, easy. I can be. No, some gifts you have to dig deeper.
Wonderful.
Okay, what is it? You know.
So unfortunately, Janice had to jump out, but phenomenal. I've got another person who's just sent a message here, and he's one of our DJs, and he's based in Gweru. This is Sugar.
Mm-hmm.
We call him Sugar because this guy is amazing. And you know what? This guy, if I have met somebody who is overwhelmed by passion, it is Sugar. Sugar just launched just this past weekend his top 20, and you should have seen him when he was presenting to us, and the way he was just talking about it. This guy is incredible. And so how do you convince people, Kuti, no passion yangu, this is my passion and I want to pursue it? Because there are lots of people who want to, I call them the PhDs. the pull him down, the pull her down. How do you handle the naysayers when you're pursuing your passion?
You don't convince anybody.
Oh my.
You have nothing to prove. You don't convince anybody. You know, it's the fruits that speak. Your fruits will speak. Do you convince a person that, hey, this is a lemon tree, or hey, this is an orange tree? No, just look at the fruits. You just know it is. So if you have a gift, you can't run away from it. You can't hide it. People can see it, you know, and now it's up to them to criticize. And you have to be confident enough that, hey, I have got the gift, I have got the talent, and I know for sure that God has given me this, and I'm going to run with it. It doesn't matter what the naysayers say. Naysayers are your fuel. You know, you need them. Naysayers are not bad people. We need naysayers. We need the critics in our lives. Otherwise,
so I have a big one right now, and you know, like I was saying to you, Amanda is one of our new DJs who's joining us this in a couple of days, and I liked it when you said Lemon. We also have a DJ called Lemon Flavor, by the way, and he's based in Norway. But anyway, let's go to Amanda. Amanda asks a very difficult question, and sometimes I get asked this question, and here's the question. It's kind of like a two-part, 2.5-part question. She says, Coach, please, Coach, I'm begging, or ask this question. And she even thanks me in advance. She says, please ask Tumelo, how do you keep going? And then, how do we manage wabereke with a different perspective up in a passion?
How do you manage wabereki?
Yeah.
Like our parents.
Because sometimes our parents want you to be a lawyer. Huh? And
I know.
And she's been pregnant for 13 years. So she's wondering, I've been pregnant for 13 years. How do I keep going? That's the question to you. Amanda wants to know, how do I keep going? I've been pregnant for 13 years and I've had to fight the gifts. And now sometimes I have to also fight the parents because they don't understand. And I'm kind of like, who is that person in the Bible who says, I can't shut up because it's like fire in my bones?
Yes, exactly. So you know what? Let me tell you I'll just give you a little bit of how I handle. Communication is key, you know. Sometimes you just have to say it like it is. But it's all in the way you execute. How do you say it? How do you present it? Because we know our parents, you know, they are from a different generation.
That's right.
And we have to understand that. And we also have to understand the sacrifice that they've put into the investment they've put in us. You know, it's pretty much an investment because they've pretty much sacrificed a lot for us. And so coming to them and saying, you know what, Mom, Dad, it's been 30 years or how many years now, and I know this is what I've been pursuing because we agreed that this is the path that I'm going to take. After all these years, I've been thinking, I just want to drop all this and I want to pursue this. Of course, it's going to be a big thing, right? The way they'll receive it. It's either they'll be like, no, you can't do that and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, you know, cutting the whole story short, at the end of the day, you just have to be you.
Yeah.
Because there's only one you. Not everybody is going to agree. Your mom, your dad may not agree, but at least you have told them that this is what I feel I'm passionate about. This is my gift. And they know. They gave birth to you. They raised you. So they've seen some traits of that thing that you're talking about. But because of the generation that, you know, kids who used to grow up playing soccer, parents would be like, stop wasting your time playing soccer, doing sports, go and read your books, you know. But that child probably missed out on an opportunity in probably playing for the premier for the leagues there in the UK and stuff like that. So parents never nurtured those gifts. They thought it was all about books. But sometimes when you get to a certain age and you feel you're really burning with passion to do your thing, Approach your parents with humility and respect and just tell them this is what it is. Because at some point, eventually, they're going to see the fruits. Like
Wow.
I said, the fruits are going to speak. And they'll be like, oh my goodness, yeah, for sure. There it is. They'll see the fruits if you put in the work. Because too many times we want to just drop out on stuff because we are lazy. We just want to, sit and say, I've got this gift, and we don't even put in the effort to nurture it. We don't put in the effort to grow and bear fruits with it. Then, of course, that's when people say, this person, where is the fruits? Where is the whatever? They say they have this gift, but we don't see the results. So that's where the work begins when you discover your purpose. It's not time to relax. You have to put in the work so that the fruits will speak for themselves.
Fantastic. So,
yeah.
So I'm going to cut you in right there because I have a voice note from Samantha Claire. Would you believe it? You have caused issues here, Tumelo. People all over the world are calling. Samantha is calling in from Botswana, from Gaborone. Let's listen to what she's going to say.
Samantha.
Now listen to this voice note.
Hi, Coach Taff. Greetings to you and your incredible guest. This is such an important conversation, and I have a question. We were just speaking about, she was just answering the question about responding to naysayers. My question is, what if you are your own naysayer? You find that there are people who don't believe in themselves, some people who have been hit so much by life that we end up having doubts and limiting beliefs about our own capabilities and about our ability to really flourish in that said purpose. So what do we do if it's us, if it's ourselves that are our own naysayers? Because sometimes the battle is within, it's in our own minds. Thank you so much. This is Samantha Claire from Botswana.
So there you go. Powerful question. Let's hear your response, Tumelo.
All right. Thank you for your question, Samantha. I'll try my best to answer that. But yes, we are our worst critics. We are our period. As a human being, we are our worst critics. Like, I don't know if you've ever recorded yourself and you listen to your voice, you're like, oh, I don't like this. I don't like what I hear, because you just feel like, oh, I don't sound good. We are our worst critics. But at some point, we have to be also our number one supporters. We have to be confident in who we are. Be confident in who you are. You have to develop the confidence first. So when you find that you're constantly, doubting yourself, you're constantly being negative to yourself, nothing is going to move. I'm just going to say it right. Nothing is going to move, because you are your greatest prophet. So you are the one who speaks to your life. Because too many times we want affirmation from people outside, but no, you are the first person. You are the first prophet of your life.
Come on. I like that.
So you are the one who speaks to your life. You tell yourself that we are going to do this. We are going to do this. This is who I am. But first, it has to start in the mind. You have to be convinced and be confident in yourself.
Wow.
Have that confidence. Build that confidence in yourself. It doesn't matter what they've done to you. It doesn't matter how life has slapped you in the face. It doesn't matter. But you have to always get back up again. You fall down. Yes, we've all fallen so many times. But you have to find a way to get back up again. Have that tenacity about life, Say, what? It doesn't matter even if I fail. Because what? A failure is somebody who does nothing. If you have done something and failed at it, guess what? You are not a failure, because you've started something. Starting something is always the hardest thing. People have so many great ideas out there, but they're doing nothing. But you, who finds that idea, or who finds that passion in you, and then you act on it, and then you fail, guess what? You have succeeded right there. And your success is in starting something.
Well, indeed.
So you sit and do nothing. The person who sits and does nothing and looks out the window and criticizes, that is the biggest failure.
Wow.
Because they're doing nothing with their lives, right? So if you are doing something, like I said, you are going to have those critics. When you find people are starting to criticize you and people are starting to try to pull you down to convince you that you're good for nothing, clap hands for yourself. Clap hands for yourself and say, yes, I have succeeded because you are doing something.
Wow, that is powerful.
Yeah, if
That is
something is
powerful.
not happening, there's no credit. But when you start having that traffic of people saying, good job, and some people are saying, what is this person trying? What is it? That's a sign that you are doing something with your life, and keep going. Put on your blindfolds, like a horse when it's racing, they put those whatever it is, so that it doesn't look to the side, and just focus on your track.
Wow.
And go for it. So failing, people think if you try something and you fail once, all these successful businessmen, the Bill Gates and so, you don't even want to know how much they failed down to their face. But today we look up to them and say, oh my God, they were the most wealthiest people on this earth. It didn't come on a silver platter. It came with criticism. It came with doubts. They doubted themselves at some point. They thought, what am I trying? Is this ever going to work? But look at them today. They kept going. So you just keep moving in life. You
keep moving. So Tumelo, I've got to disturb you again. Man, I've never had so much traffic. I am managing voice notes, comments, questions. You are on fire, and I still need to play your song. But let's go to Gweru. Here's a voice note from Gweru. Let's hear what they've got to say.
Hey, how's it, Coach Tough? How's it, Tumelo? Hope you're doing well. I'm going to call in, but I'm at the gym and it's quite noisy where I am. So, yeah, I don't have a question for Tumelo, but I've got a request. Would you like to join me on Sunday for an interview? And if not, if you're on Instagram, would you like to come on live on Janice Diaries and share more on your issues? You have like a lot of insight there, a lot of people could do with so yeah, between the two, joining me on Sunday or joining Janice on her Instagram page for a live. I don't know what you'd like.
Tumelo, you're on demand now. You are clearly on demand. And if anybody's joining us now, you are tuned into After 5 Radio. This is your coach, Coach Taft, the radio coach. And I'm excited because, you know what? I actually have a friend of mine, Audrey, who's just said, Kwakuna, and it's true. It's now raining. The first rains in Harare have dropped. And having said that, I want to drop the next song. This is called Pour Into Me, Master by Boitumelo Murisa. Let's listen to this and then you can respond.
Sorry, Coach Pass.
Yeah.
It's pouring to me. Yeah, it's just pouring to me.
Oh, is it pouring to me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's pouring into me.
That's my newest single. It was just released a few weeks ago.
Oh my gosh, Makoro Koto, congratulations. And do you see how everybody wants you to come back to Zim? Well, you can come back online.
Oh, yes.
All right.
Zim is my home. Zim is my home for sure.
Are you ready for us to drop your brand spanking new release?
Go for it.
Here we go.
Deserts are thirsty, even the wells run dry. All of the dry bones wanting to come back to life. Dear long for water, so does my soul. Long for you, pour into me, oh Lord, pour into me, oh Lord, pour into me, oh Lord, pour into me, oh Lord. Fill me up to abundance. Revive me to come.
Now my cup is full, my soul overflows, overflows, overflows. Overwhelm my soul with your spirit, Lord. Overflow, overflow. Now my cup is full, my soul overflows, my cup is full, overflowing, it's overflowing with your spirit, Lord. My cup is full. Lord, I'm overflowing with your presence. Fill the cup, Lord. Pour into me, pour into me, pour into me, Lord. My cup is full.
Tumelo, you are absolutely amazing. And you got a few seconds before you have to go. But before you go, one of your friends who's also based in Canada, Pam, has sent me another audio. I promise you, you've made me work overtime today. And let's listen in quickly, and then you say your last words, and then we say goodbye. Here's what she's going to say.
Morning, Coach. Morning, Boitumelo. It's been wonderful listening to you. What a blessing. You are God sent. It was a Sunday morning when I heard your song live from Facebook. And when I heard that, I thought, damn, Coach should hear this. It gave me goosebumps. It was an eye opener. And for that, I just wanted to say to you, Dumelo, stop doubting yourself. Never doubt yourself. Work hard. You're already making it happen. And remember all the time, you're amazing. You've been my Monday motivation. I haven't slept because I just wanted to hear your interview today. And for that, I thank you. Take care, you guys. Listening all the way from Canada. This is Diva Pam, Suited Deliveries. Have a great day.
Wow, amazing. How does that make you feel?
Oh, thank you so much. I'm just so humbled with all of this. Very humbled. I just thank you. Thank you. That's all.
Now you have to go. Now say your last words to Diva Pam, to Nyasha who's tuned in, to I've got there Janice. You should see the messages from Samantha, Claire, everybody from the After Five family is just sending you love and gratitude. What are your last words so I can say goodbye to you and release you?
Yes. Well, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for the questions. I know this turned out to be, it took a different direction, and I believe it was God's plan and purpose. And I'm so happy. I'm glad if somebody was blessed by this and they received something, because that was the whole point, that at least you get something out of this interview. It's not just about, other things. But my final words would be, just make sure that you understand that we are all here on an assignment. We're not here just to, have a pity party and just to waste life. God has invested so much in us, and it is our job to bring forth a return. We have to bring forth a return. So let us put work into our lives. Let's put work into our passions, into our gifts and talents that we have been given freely by God. We didn't pay for it. So let us put our work in it, and then we will see the fruits. So I will end with that note. And if you need to contact me, you need to get in touch with me. I know there's probably so many people with questions. I'm absolutely available, and I'll be more than happy to address those questions, and we can have a conversation. On all the platforms pretty much. I'm on Instagram under Boitumelo Murisa Music. And I'm also on Twitter, of course. It's under Tumelo Murisa. I'm on Facebook, Boitumelo Murisa Music. That's my page. And also, you can listen to more of my music on YouTube. My channel is Boitumelo Murisa. So basically, my first and last name, right? You will find me. And God bless you all. Thank you so much for your support. And thank you very much, Coach Taff.
My
I
pleasure.
appreciate giving me this opportunity to come onto your platform. It is an honor.
My pleasure. So God bless you, and we definitely need you. Sugar has asked for you to be on his program. Janice wants you on your program. We want you on After 5. God bless you. We release you. Go and touch the world, girl. Bye-bye.
Absolutely. God bless you. Take care. Bye-bye.